SoldierByBlood.com.
The hottest artists.
You want real support?
SoldierByBlood.com.
You want real support? SoldierByBlood.com. Go to SoldierByBlood.com for more info.
I was riding through the motherfucking loop. I'm on my shit, little bitch, I'm groovy. I got a bitch that call me daddy and she keep me more than happy, living out my life like a movie. Stacking, big dog macking. I make chances, nigga, you capping. No entertainment, nigga, no acting. I hit the booth, bust a jug, we acting. You laughing, cause you a goofy. I get paid straight cash, all loosely. We independent, straight living, we Gucci. Gas pack rolled up like sushi.
Like that jail.
I've been chasing the finer things while rolling around strapped up. 6 shot off in my jacket, hoping nobody act up. I'm chasing this money, nigga, don't need no advance. Put that wop in my hand and watch me grow like a plant. Some shit they won't understand, but that's cool. Dream team, white tee, bucket hat, no juice, but I might slide on some gold just for the pressure. A young nigga going in and I can't let up.
I was riding through the motherfucking loop. Got a call from my motherfucking boo. Came out ass fat, wearing blue. Damn, I'm feeling all this thunder, Pikachu. Say she want her stomach done, her ass too. But these hating fuck niggas watching moves. I'ma get that shit done, little boo. Cause I keep this 30 on me, so we cool. I was riding through properly, getting domo so sloppily. Need a freak who got wild for me, off the chain like a dog with me. If you brother, then fuck with me. You believe in me, trust with me. You got static, it's up for me. Ain't no talking, don't fuck with me. Niggas talking out they guns, but it's cool, They just talking, they ain't touching, so we cool, fucking fool. Posting stack on the internet, baby mama ain't feeling it. Baby daddy back in town, dummy fool. I was riding through the motherfucking loop, and I was riding, getting head from a free. Yeah, I'm true. I'm getting down. North Heads, yeah, you know that be the team. North Heads, baby girl, she gonna suck the ding. Baby freak, and she know that I like. She know I like. Yeah, I love the guns, baby. Please don't bite. Please don't bite. Why you riding fast, baby? Too excited. Yeah, I like it. Hey man, yeah. All I'ma say is this: we done talking in motherfucking 2020. All you motherfuckers who didn't believe in this shit, who didn't believe in the dream team, who didn't believe in the North Head brand, fuck y'all niggas. And fuck y'all bitches too, motherfucker. And fuck your friend if they don't believe in it too. And motherfucking fuck your mama. Yeah, but if you ain't for the black and the proud, guess what? Fuck you too. You already know what it is. It's Danny motherfucking G and I stand on everything. I love Martin Luther King way of life, but guess what? I had a dream that I was Malcolm X. Fuck y'all, we taking over for the 2020. North Head shit, dream team shit, remember that.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is. You on another episode of Whose Mic Is This? And I'm with my peoples, Danny motherfucking G.
What it do, family?
Chop it all the way up today, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. We gonna jump right into it, man. I'm gonna try my best to ask questions that you have not been asked on any other podcast, but we always gotta start off with.
I got a question.
Okay.
My mic on? My mic? All right, yeah, I'm just making sure because I was looking at the live. My mic. All right, cool.
Yep, it's a little delay.
Okay, cool.
Yep. All right, so the first thing first, man, because I want to get to know you, and I want the fans and supporters to get to know you. We gonna get into all the stuff that you do throughout the podcast, so You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? But right now, I want to know, man, where was you born?
I was born in Orlando, Florida.
Orlando,
Florida, Florida boy.
So how was that different than here in St. Louis?
I want to say just the all-out atmosphere or environment is different. It's Southern hospitality. You know, we're more accepting of people. I want to say, despite what you see on the news about Florida, you know, when you see the headline, Florida man or Florida woman, you know some crazy shit coming behind it. But, you know what I'm saying? I want to say that Southern hospitality is real. If you ever been to the South, you know that Florida is very accepting, very loving. Yeah, we crazy people, but we very loving people down there. I want to say Midwest is homely, more of a homely environment. It's more like family oriented when you go more to the Midwest, if you will. You know what I'm saying? You see more families developed and all like that. I want to say that's the biggest difference that I can see between Midwest and the South where I grew up at.
Okay. Now, what about Miami? Is Miami different than Orlando?
You got different islands within Florida, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, you got different parts, but doesn't that happen like everywhere? I would think. You know what I'm saying? In every state, there's a break off of different islands. I want to call it, or you know what I'm saying, communities within the state. You know, you got the Miami, you got the Tallahassee. You know, you got Jacksonville you hear about a lot. Yeah. You don't even hear about Orlando a lot unless they talking about Disney World. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you got your different parts that's different, but I think the people are the same. You know, they may look like something to people with the dreads and, you know, the locks and all that, the goals, but these people are real life just lively people, you know, so that's what I see more.
All right. Now, what about the women?
The women, Florida women, they killing, of course. In my opinion, they kill. And why I say that is, like I said, it's more of a personality thing. You know, we're not talking about the aesthetics with the like the hairs, the nails, the makeup, and all that. I want to say like more personality based. You know, outgoing. Being more outgoing and not closed off in a box. I can notice that. And that's the same with the men. True. You know, like I say, despite what they like to show and put on the media, Florida people is different. You know, they are different. It's hospitality there. You know, the people are very welcoming and they might clown you, but that's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. It's good people. It's good. It's a good way of living, you know.
All day. All right, so how did your childhood affect who you are today?
Oh man, that's a good question, I guess. My childhood affecting how I am today. I didn't grow up bad. You know, people like to tell these sob stories for some reason, and I guess to sell whatever they pitching, but I don't want to give that story. Yeah, I just actually was speaking to my mom yesterday about being a quote-unquote single mom. You know, my mother was a quote-unquote single mom. And I was just talking about the statistics on how kids end up on the wrong end of society growing up in a single-parent household. And that's why me and my mother was kind of speaking of it. And none of me and my brothers and sisters ended up in prison or ended up not graduating high school or none of the statistics, you know, none of that. So that's
Talk about this shit.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I was like talking to my mom about it. You know, I graduated from college. You know, my other brother graduated from college. So she beat the odds, quote unquote. So my childhood wasn't affected by my surroundings because of one thing I learned as a kid, learn from other people's mistakes without making it. So I can see you fall, know it hurts, and I don't even want to go over there no more because I see that crack, you know, and I kind of can tell people around me like, yo, don't go over there if you don't want to fall. And that's probably my gift, you know, learning from other people's mistakes. So.
I can tell you, the lessons like death defying, I kind of fuck up still. But anyway,
life goes out. That's life.
All day. What's your favorite childhood moment?
My granny. I want to say my granny coming in from bingo, some late nights. My granny was like my best friend growing up. You know.
Is that your grandma? That's your grandma's mother? Granny?
That's my mother's mother. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mother. Yeah. I get what you said. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's your grandma.
Yeah, my
okay,
grandmother.
But you call her granny.
Yeah, I call her granny.
Okay.
It's my mother's mother. Yeah. So she used to play bingo a lot and do word searches a lot. I remember her coming in the house like late night, 12, 11, at night. Mm-hmm. She had like a stack of ones, and then she'd have her real money she won. I'm like, dang, granny, you won a lot of money and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She like, don't tell none of your brothers and sisters. She pull out all the ones and give them to me and shit. Like, oh shit, go about my business. You know what I'm saying? Tell none of my brothers and sisters.
Like, hey, silence is key.
Yeah, man. I just remember little things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we didn't have no hard ass childhood or nothing like that.
Okay.
My mother always went hard.
Yes, sir. So, did you have any other role models in your life as far as a child?
Man, I didn't know this until I got older. I want to say that my big brother Ramon, he actually grew up to be a great man, and I didn't even know I was growing up with this great man. I don't want to say he was like terrible or nothing growing up. He just didn't play that shit. He was structured. You know what I'm saying? He was the one that get put in charge and shit like that. And you look at that dude, you be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what's going on? But I want to say my big brother Ramon, he grew up to be a big influence in my life. He been married about 10 plus years now to the same woman. Great father, leader in the Navy. Male-wise, he was the one I would say that I can remember the most, that did the most male. There was a male that was around, but you know what I'm saying? He was kind of extra. I remember the good and the bad from him, so you know what I'm saying?
All day. We about to go to a break. But before we go to the break, man, what we normally do here on Whose Mic Is This is I yell out, whose mic is this? And you tell me who the fuck mic it is.
Yes, sir.
All day, man. Hey, we about to go to a break. Whose mic is this?
Danny motherfucking G.
Yeah.
Louis Wood. Louis Wood.
What's up, Witty World? Science 93 Night. Floyd Boy. St. Louis. You know what it is. I love my city. We got it going on. Plus we grind every day. Got them Cardinals. Even got the blue. Block to block. Corner to corner. You know how we do it. Grind every day. That's what it is. St. Louis, I call it home. Floyd Boy, I miss you drop. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. From the city where the good die young. Where it's easy to catch a slug in a hood play dumb. Where it's easy to catch a case anytime, any place. And real can relate to all the hate
back on Whose Mic Is This? We here with my man's Danny G, man.
Yes,
now,
sir.
the mogul, man. I look at you as a mogul, so I'm finna ask you some mogul motherfucking questions. What's been your most important accomplishment?
Jeez. I feel like I'm stuck, and that's crazy. And why I'm stuck is because I don't feel like I've completed my most important accomplishment yet, and I don't think I will anytime soon. I put on the internet the other day that I still haven't completed my most important goal. And my most important goal is to be the best father I could be.
I like that.
And I still haven't done that yet in every way, shape, or form that I possibly can.
True that.
So
feel the same way.
all the material stuff, I don't look at that as really nothing. I think it's something that we all just choose to do in life. You know, you just take your path, I take mine.
Yes, sir.
But my personal goal that I always speak about is just being the best dad I could be, because I didn't have one. So that's what I fight for every day.
All day. All day. I like that answer. But here you gotta give people, I love to give people their flowers, so I'm gonna ask the question in another way. For you to be able to live the way that you are today, and I believe that it's a successful life, it's probably not, we all not where we want to be at the end game.
Yeah.
But I will say to you, you in a great place. To get there, like something like education, something like, you know, you was in the military. Did anything in those situations you consider as a good accomplishment?
Yeah, of course. Of course, doing a good 10 years in the military, that's a great accomplishment, I would think. You know what I'm saying? It's a great accomplishment for anybody that does that or retires from the military.
Hey, and thank you for your service.
Hey, thank you as well for your service.
All day.
Yeah. So yeah, of course. So yeah, like I said, material things like that, I don't trip off that too much. Yeah, of course I was in the military, you know, so that of course made me be the person I am today versus my peers, you know, or something like that. So yeah, accomplishments like that I often, I guess, think about, but I don't, harp on, I guess. So
yeah. I'm with you on that. But knowing that you like me, I still want to outline it because we did that shit.
Yeah, we did. yeah.
And it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it was good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We did the best. I know when I went to college, I got my bachelor degree, only had 1 B, all A's, and I was pissed at that B. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that was a time that humbled me.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it wasn't my fault I got the B. It was the straight teacher fault.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So I could have been slighted, but you know what? Oh well, it's a B.
It's accomplishment.
Yeah, it's
you
done.
Passed. That's what you gotta look at.
That's it. But with that being said, brother, tell us about people, because people who talk about wealth but not about it.
Man, sheesh, man. We're in a day and age where people can sell you anything, or people can make it look as if they have something, but they don't really have it. I think that when it comes to wealth, it all really depends on how you view your life and what you think that your life should outline and be.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
But you also have to think about the people after you, I think, because we all have something to give.
Yes, sir.
We've all been through something, and we all can give that to the next generation in order to help them become better and do something or avoid something that we might have done.
Yes, sir.
So I think wealth is just depending on the person and what you value or what you view it as. Just like riches. It's just like riches because I want this amount of land and I want to give my kids this amount of money and I want this and I want that, but you might not want that. You know, I just seen a video the other day. A man passed away from cancer, and he did his final goodbye video. He was already gone then. And he gave his daughter everything that was in his savings and his 401k. It equaled up to $2 million. Wow. He gave his son both of his houses, his property, and he told him never to sell it. And he gave him all his cars and stuff. He's like, you can sell the cars, though. You know what I'm saying? And he said, I worked this hard to accumulate this wealth for you all. You know, so I looked at that and I was tearing up. I'm like, damn, man, you know, because that's what it's about, you know.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's about what you want it to be about, but it has to be about something.
Yeah.
It has to be about something. You know, that's all I ask anybody watching this. Like, make it be about something, you know.
And I throw in there, be specific, that general shit, not in doing general shit, but thinking general. That don't work. It just floats you.
Facts.
It prolongs you.
Yeah.
All right, so I asked some people, you know, to give me some questions to ask because they've been keeping up with you. And this question came through and shit. I was like, man, I like that question. How many streams of income can an average person have with financial literacy, like knowing financial shit?
Shit, I mean, you can possibly have as much stream of incomes as your heart desires, as much as you can manage, possibly. You know,
how many you think one person can manage, or on the average, or you can do from?
They say
best
5
to 3.
They say 5 in order to become wealthy.
5.
Yeah, that's what they say in order to become wealthy. But it just depends on what you're doing. I can't stress that enough. You know, I just opened up my Amazon store recently. You know, that takes a lot of my time. You know, so, and you know, right now I have like 4 streams of income. I think 4. And that shit is time consuming. You know what I'm saying? It's just time consuming because you want to. I want to get good in what I'm doing.
Yes, sir.
You know, so if I'm getting good at what I'm doing, meaning I'm getting more mentors, I'm looking more into it, I'm gaining more experience in what I'm doing. Like, I don't like to just jump off the porch with things without knowing something. I'll jump off the porch, you know,
sir.
but
Yes,
I have to know it. And like I said, like with the Amazon store, that took time. Like I opened it up within a month, but still, I'm still looking at things to get more knowledgeable on it.
Yes,
you just have to continuously get knowledgeable. So if you have one thing that's making you go off, I would say just go off on that, you know. But everyone, let me say this, everyone has 6-figure dreams. Those dreams are false, and they need to get those out of their mind because the average male makes $38,000 and the average female makes $26,000 in America. So making 6 figures and all this extra shit, you're trying to be a top 10% person.
Yes, sir.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. You know, you should strive to be the best person you can be, right? But your work ethic has to match this 6-figure dream.
Yes.
You have to have the knowledge in order to put yourself in a position to have that 6-figure dream.
Yes.
Or you have to be a good submissive husband and follow behind a wife that got 6 figures. Or you have to be a good submissive woman to follow behind a man that has 6 figures. Those are the only way you're gonna make 6 figures. You're talking to a guy, like I said, I just told you I got 4 streams of income. I'm barely scratching the surface of that 6 figures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like you have to work for this. So people have to be, your dreams have to be reachable.
For real.
And if your dreams are reachable, then you will start getting your dreams and getting your goals and crossing them out faster than you ever imagined because now they're reachable.
And then once you get that goal, you're like, damn, I'm at 100,000. I'm at 50,000 now. Yeah. I can get to 60. I can get to 70. Keep on being better and better. But just off the jump saying, oh, I want to make 6 figures, and you don't even work 6-figure like, that's crazy to me, you know?
It ain't gon'.
And you know this, man.
It ain't gonna work.
It just ain't gonna work.
I like that, man. Thank you. Thank you for that. All right, talk to us about, this is another question. Talk to us about leveraging your credit.
Leveraging your credit, man. That's probably in 2022, I learned how to leverage my credit.
Yeah.
It's funny you laughing and I'm laughing because we know like that is just wild. It's wild in a lot of aspects. In 1980s, credit came to fruition. My mother was born in 1959. Meaning my mother was well in her 20s, 30s, about to be 30 when credit came out, 20s when credit came out, right? So just imagine having to learn something new or just knowing about something new, right? But then having kids and life hitting you or something. Yeah. Like bills due or you got to do this or you got to do that. So now you don't even know about credit. You don't know about like how to become wealthy or how to get that money. You just like, damn, the white people must just be working and getting all this money, and that is how they're accumulating their wealth. That ain't how they did it though, man.
Come to find out they had credit.
They had credit. They got their credit right, and they used the credit to fund whatever they wanted to do. And then they just paid the credit card back. They might have paid the minimum balance back. Who knows?
Right.
I talk to so many black people and they say, when you say credit card, they say, oh, no, I don't want no credit card. I only use that during emergencies. Yep. But my dog Swerve said something to me. He said, if you using a credit card for emergency, you already fucked up. And when he said that, I said, damn, you make a whole lot of sense, brother.
Man.
So leveraging your credit in order to fund something is the most powerful tool probably that's for everybody.
Yeah.
That's for everybody.
Right.
Whatever you want to do, all you have to do is get your credit right and get funding for it and use the credit to fund whatever you want to do. I know people like to sell people dreams, and I hate it. I hate that people be like, man, all you have to do is this, right? Yes, it's going to take money. Yes, it's going to take time. But guess what? In 6 months, you can have over $70,000 for funding whatever you want to fund. If you just take your time, your energy, and say, look, I'm going to be an adult and pay my bills on time.
Yep. Man, tell them again, man.
And you can do all that by working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I opened up my Amazon store last month. I've already did $3,100 in revenue. Already did 150 plus sales.
Man, tell them.
And I'm telling you something. I did all this with $300. And I'm just rotating that same $300 round and round and round because I'm using the credit, selling stuff, then getting the money back, using it, selling stuff, getting the money back, selling stuff, using it, getting the money back. Because you looking at your savings account right now and you saying, damn, this $100 been in this bitch since Tuesday. And it ain't got another dollar added to it. But I'm looking at my credit card. I go buy me a thermostat, put that bitch in my store. I bought it for that same $100. Somebody bought it on Tuesday for $150. Now in my savings account on Thursday, I got $150 in there instead of that same $100 you got in there. Mm-hmm. But somebody told you to save your money instead of literally just work your money around. and just make it make sense for you.
Man.
Someone told you just to work, and don't do nothing else with your money.
True.
I know y'all hearing this term generational wealth. Fuck that term. Get it out your mind, right? You have to accumulate some type of stability before you try to accumulate some type of wealth.
True.
Stability looks like you getting your credit together, because that's adult of you. Stability looks like getting health care. Stability looks like getting life insurance, because you can use life insurance and pull from it while you're alive. And people think like, oh no, I hear this so much. It's called whole life insurance. Look at it.
Yeah.
You can look into it. It takes 2 to 3 years to pull out from it. People not saying that, but you can do it.
You can do it. Yeah. I got it. I love it.
I'm doing it. So it's depending on the mind frame of the person.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
what it all boils down to. This wealth thing, this people are looking at the aesthetics, the chains, the shoes, the cars, the all this. You not even making your dollars make sense for you right now.
True.
You thinking because you get paid $20 an hour, then you go work 5 hours, you get $100 that day. You did something, which you did. Clap for you, right?
Yeah.
But you got to do more if you want more.
If you want more.
And that don't mean working long hours. That just mean working smarter.
All day. Yes, sir.
So look, man, do you?
All right. Social media. The do's and the don'ts.
The do's and the don'ts of social media.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, it depends on what we referring to. Just everyday people, or we talking about
Just
people
general,
in business?
Just in general. Just in your mind frame in general.
Social media is probably the worst and best thing that ever happened to us within the last 10, 15 years. I can arguably say that. Social media is very destructive. It's very destructive. I would say it's more destructive than helpful, social media is. The way that people thrive and seek attention on social media is disgusting, it's hurtful, and it's dreadful. Because you have people that should be quote unquote OGs seeking attention on social media. The do's and the don'ts on social media all depend on, like I said, all this shit is who you are, I guess. It comes down to who you are and what you view life as. I would never, me personally, get on social media crying.
Like a baby.
I just couldn't do it, because I'm looking at it like, what in life is these people gonna do to help my situation, when I can possibly and potentially just do what I need to do and fix my situation?
Yes, sir.
A lot of people aren't even looking at their self to fix the situation. They're literally saying other people are the cause of why they're in the position that they're in.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, it's so easy to get on social media and just blame somebody. It's so easy to get on social media and tell a one-sided story. It's so easy to get on social media and degrade and be negative. That shit is so consuming.
Yeah.
That shit is so consuming to your soul.
It is.
Like, they putting dead bodies on social media.
Like, what do you think? So what is social media to you? What is it? Is it, I know what it became. I can see it as it's part of life now because of all the shit you saying that it's doing. You know what I'm saying? So what is it? What is it? Is this part of our life? Is this our life shit now?
It is now. It is. It is. It's sick. It's sick, dog. Like it literally is sick, and no one ever thinks of it in that way, shape, form, or manner to know or to be or to even be able to comment on someone's situation so freely without consequence. is not even a great example of how real life works.
For real. Because
in real life, consequences are to be had for your actions and what you say or do to someone.
True. Not hide all the way in blah, blah, blah land.
That's just not how things are conducted. For you to have and imagine how many people are influenced by this. Yeah. Looking and feeling as if they have to have or they have to be that way because of social media telling them that. Yeah. I speak to my sister all the time. She says, nah, Danny, men do like the women with the weave and all the makeup and all that. They be giving them all the likes and they like to do the women with the BBLs. I say, I'll call 5 dudes right now. And all of them will say, yeah, we'll fuck her. That's it. She good to look at.
Right.
That's it. But we would preferably want to marry the woman who takes care of herself in a natural state.
Correct.
Majority of men.
Yeah, hell yeah. Come on, man. We ain't motherfucking
Exactly. So look how off social media is. Look at this shit. If you thought black men and black women were divided, well, guess what? Shit, fuck it. Throw social media in there, and now we can't even see each other. We so far. When I say we are disconnected because of social media, we are disconnected because everyone got an opinion now about something, and it's so fucked up. The opinions don't even be good ones. No. But you feel like we have to respect it just because. It's like, nah, you don't even want to respect my opinion of not respecting your opinion. So fuck your opinion. That's what I'm saying.
You ain't gonna listen to what I got to say. Like,
yeah, social media is very destructive, man. And like I said, it's also a good positive tool, because you have people that say, well, his life changed via social media. It did. I know a lot of positive stories to where social media changed this individual's life, and that's the stories that you be like, boom, that's why social media is so great. You can reach millions of people, and you know what I'm saying, just like that.
Yeah. It's like you said, it's about who you are and how you use it.
That's what it's about.
It's free for anybody to be on there.
I'm telling you, the attention is the attention. People are paying. It's the aesthetics behind social media. I'm telling you, people are paying for verified badges because we've been told that if you got to verify by your name, you're important. A blue check.
Okay.
Yeah, you Facebook is about to make you pay $11.99, and Twitter already got you paying $8.99.
If you pay for it,
that you used to didn't, but now you can pay to be verified. Yeah. So now you see a person 300 followers, got the little verified badge. You're like, oh, my man paying for it. My man want to feel important.
Got you. Wow. Man, my shit got hacked and I went and left that shit alone. I ain't even put my credit card on no more. I'm just gonna do me. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Y'all be hacking. If you hack my shit and touch my money, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck all that. Hey, we about to go to another break. Let me get this together. Yeah, I got it together. Where we at? We finna get up out of here, man, real quick and play some of this Nova music, man. Talk to us about this song, bro.
Man, look, I don't even think they even know I'm an artist yet. Look, this Nova music is inspired by the car Chevy Nova. My boy Swerve got him a 1950-something Chevy Nova. That motherfucker was so clean, I never seen one of them hoes before. He pulled up on me in that bitch. We was riding through the city. Every light we stopped at, people, little old dudes was like, what you know about that, youngin'? It was like, felt like on a movie. I'm like, yeah. I went right to the crib after that. I felt so cool. In my 30s, I felt cool.
Yes, sir.
I went to the crib and we wrote this.
All day. Hey, before we go to this song, man, whose motherfucking mic is this?
Danny G, baby.
Yeah.
Fake people in disguise, I straight be seeing that shit. Trying to tell half of the story like we believe in that shit. Money came by personality, stop acting like bitch. Got you slaving for them white folks like you bout to get rich. Y'all be on that brother shit, but me, I'm trying to make sense. Why y'all talk behind my back, don't ever come to defense. Try to tell why we fell off, but then you add your little twist. They approach me with that gossip, I don't even say shit. I just listen. I do that more than I speak. See, you can lead a horse to water, you just can't make them drink. See, you can lead them to that money, you just can't make them think. Using your zodiacs for comfort, need to go see a shrink. Constantly trying to compare where you couldn't compete. Man, these people be soft like tissue, swear they hard like concrete. On the internet being childish, using feelings to think. That's why I barely deal with people, they just not who you think. I guess your friends is who you make it. My heart be on ice. I let you fool me, fake me once, but see you can't do that twice. All that smiling in my face, trying to come off all nice. I guess that finding loyalty is just like rolling good dice. I guess your friends is who you make it. My heart be on ice. I let you fool me, fake me once, but see you can't do that twice. All that smiling in my face, trying to come off all nice. I guess that finding loyalty is just like rolling good dice.
Chevrolet 350 skating, I'm in motion, motherfucker. So man, been kicking ass since a juvenile. See how my hustle improved. Had to learn quick from others' mistakes. They expected your boy to lose. I encountered so many phonies, I barely trust anybody new. I've been trying to better myself, and now therapy's Pro Tools. I put my life up in this music and jam this shit with my crew. We roll up and get high, chase the bag, live our lives. Watch these crazy niggas imitate, I see it all the time. Make old style paint job, that shit won't last over time. Kinda match your personality, and I'm not that surprised. Never thought so much of reality turned out to be a lie. Feel like the game's been rigged around me, but I'm rolling the dice. It's happening.
Yeah. We back on Whose Mic Is This with my man's Danny G.
Yes, sir.
You know how we do it, man. We gonna jump right back into these questions, man. We just heard some Nova music. So, music. How was you motivated to do it?
Man, since a kid, that's been it for me, man. I love music. You know, we all got our little getaway, all that good shit. And like I said, life wasn't bad, you know what I'm saying? But my music was motivated off the shit that was around me. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing shit, like see my brother move, or, you know what I'm saying, seeing fights or being in fights, doing this and doing that with the homeboys, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what my music is like motivated on. That's what motivated me to start doing this shit. Just like, it's so much in life that we do that I feel like that's my way of being an artist and painting it for people. You know what I'm saying? I try not to be a negative guy in the music. I keep that positive shit going, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what made me start doing it.
All day. Hey, you be doing it. You paint that picture, bro. I
appreciate that.
All day. So, how you feel about Dame Dash philosophy? Do you follow him?
Dame Dash, that's crazy that you asked me that, man. That's crazy that you asked me that. It's crazy. I'm on camera saying this, man. I love Dame Dash.
All day.
I don't think he misses, to be honest with you. He speaks passionately like me. It seems as if when he's talking to a lot of people, they don't even get what he's saying because of how he's speaking, the passionate way of speaking.
Yes, sir.
And it seems like the point is missed a lot of the times. And I learned from Dame Dash, and I learned to be a passionate speaker but not be so passionate, because the point can get missed. And I feel like if he was less passionate, he would be more heard. But in the same breath, I'll contradict myself, because people like Kanye aren't as loud or as tough speaking as him, and they say things with power, and people don't listen to him either. So I think that it's a case of being misunderstood. Like a lot of people like to do that. You know, a lot of people like the soft-spoken person and the person that's gonna feed into your feelings most of the time and hear you out and all that. Instead of
gonna sell you a dream.
Exactly. You know, Dame Dash isn't that type of person. I take him to be a direct type of person. You know, but I think he's honest. Yeah. And I don't think that he's being disingenuous when he's being honest. I think he's just like telling people, like all the interviews I've ever seen, like, why are you leaving me out of a meeting? Why are you talking behind my back? Why are you doing deals behind my back? Why are y'all doing this without me? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, all right, so is nobody listening to what he's saying? Everybody, right. Why is he yelling? Well, what? He's pissed.
Listen to what he's talking about.
Right.
You understand.
There's multiple videos of this man saying people are fucking him over when he's been nothing but genuine to people. You know what I'm saying? Right. So wouldn't you get upset after a while? Wouldn't you be a little more stern when you talk and deal with people? And if you know that Caucasian people have a history of fucking you over, why would you even try to be on the side of people that have that in their history? You know what I'm saying? And you know that majority of us do things for money. A homeboy of mine said something that sticks with me. My dog Chris. He said that black people always get to a point in life to where they can own something and have some shit and then they'll sell it.
True.
He said niggas always selling that shit. It's like, the money's there, gotta go now. Time to sell it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? Like, you talk all this generational wealth shit, blah, 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 and then you sell it when it gets value. When the white people see the ultimate value in it. Right. If somebody offer you $300 million for something, don't you think it's some value in that shit or something? Right. You know what I'm saying? So, true. Yeah, man.
That's what it comes down to what you said in the beginning. It's about how you feel about yourself.
Facts.
Real talking. That's why I like you and I like Dame Dash, because I wish I had more of that in my life back then on some that type of shit instead of bullshit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, he talking to you like you supposed to be on that shit.
Yeah.
That's what you supposed to be on. That's really what you supposed to be on. So
it's like he arguing with the podcast host with Ebro about why would I want my son to go to school instead of just being a boss, owning something, putting his name behind something. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you teach your kids to own something? You know what I'm saying? It's like, right. And everybody don't want to blah blah blah. Yeah, that's cool. Everybody don't want to go to school either. You know what I'm saying? Like they showing you now that college degrees really don't mean a thing.
Ooh, boy.
You know, so you know what I'm saying? You can be degreed up all you want to. I mean, man. Look at the job rates. Y'all still not getting jobs in these fields that y'all getting degrees in for no reason.
Fake ass fields.
That's why I say you just trying to sound important instead of just actually being important. Like, right. Just do something with yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them motherfuckers, man. All right. 3 must-read books.
3 must-read books. Oh, shit, that's a good one. I don't even want to say the normal books either. But I literally read the normal books. Hey. I've read the 48 Laws of Powers, the Rich Dad, the Poor Dads, the mindset of a millionaires, the how to become wealthies. I've read all them, and they obviously inspire me and encourage me to be better. But I am not a big reader, to be honest with you. But I have read like certain books that people, like I said, that people suggest, like the millionaires and all this extra shit. But to be honest, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, I think reading is great for people if that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you do. Maybe I'm not just that millionaire minded yet to be all into reading and all that shit, but I look at people. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I look at seminars and I go to seminars and shit like that. That's what I do, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like a hands-on type of guy. Like, I was looking a lot at like the Grant Cardones and shit like that, but I just recently seen some shit with him like that just pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm a context guy. I gotta look at the whole thing type shit. because you know how we like to pull one part and run with it. But he basically said that yeah, our audience is majority black, so we talk to them in not so smart terms. We like to talk to them in street terms, and we like to wear baggy jeans and the hoodies when we go talk to them and all that.
Who said?
Grant Cardone. This is a billionaire, dog.
When he say, who
He
was
was
he
just
talking to?
He
When
was
said
just
that?
talking to somebody was interviewing him, and that's why I said I have to go look at the whole context of the interview, because this is the only piece that people are projecting out. You know what I'm saying? But there's really nothing I can say that could put that into good context.
Well, it's ways. He could have been saying it. That's not what he do, and just imitated it. If it's just that part.
Facts, and that's the only thing I could say. Like, or I couldn't be one of the people that imitate. You know what I'm saying? That does it for this. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could possibly see him doing too. But yeah, I was kind of disappointed when I seen that as well. I'm like, man, these people, man, are so hungry for this money. It's crazy, dog.
Yeah, they are. I've been part of that. I've been like timeshare motherfucker that almost slicked me into that. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't gonna bet it. They was lying. If they wasn't lying, I would have been good. But they was lying, and I caught them in they lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's starting to disappoint me because Negroes is starting to get into that shit, that line shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you want to start an Amazon store? All you have to do is go to the stores and scan items. But Negro, buy my course for $1,000 first. And it's like, nigga, you ain't even gotta do it. Like, it don't cost that much, dog. Like, you ain't gotta what? Like, you don't pay that much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to fix your credit, all you have to do is pay me $5.99 today and $60 every month. And you're like, bruh, all you doing is sending in the same letter over and over and over again until they finally answer you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like why are we on this shit?
They need that money. They looking for selling dreams, man. That's been going on for hellas. Like, for hellas, bro. The motherfuckers be on the train with that shit, selling your fake jewelry. Nigga, it's been going on from a long time. Fools.
They said it's not gonna go away. That's what you're saying.
No, they know it's gonna be motherfuckers that's gonna fall for that shit or want to fall for it. They just out there, man. I see it daily.
Imagine getting scammed in like 2023.
Hey, like I told you, I got hacked.
I have my Facebook page for probably 15 plus years. Ain't nobody ever hacked me because I don't play them Facebook games on there. I don't allow them to access nothing on my shit. I don't do none of that shit on there. You know what I'm saying? Because scammers scam. That's what they do.
Scam. Super.
They wake up in the morning like, oh, we finna scam something today.
And they can do it.
And that's what they be on. Like, that is the 2023 thing to do. 2022, that was the thing.
And then on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? That's what really made me trip because it's fake. I thought how can they do your shit like that? How can they?
You know what fucked me up, though? I found out one of my partner was letting somebody get his account to scam people. You know, when the people like send you an inbox like, yo, you got Cash App? Like, well, send me this and I'll send you this type shit. Like, the nigga was letting this person use his shit. And it was like, yeah, it's really me, bro. And he was sending like an ID and all that shit. He was sending like shit and all this shit.
What?
Yeah, dog.
Why?
It was just some weird shit, bro. I'm like, and I talked to my partner. He ended up saying like, yeah, he said he was gonna give me a cut. I'm like, nigga, you was a gullible Negro. Like, bro, it's 2022, bro.
Oh shit.
Negroes is out for the money, bro. Negroes don't even want to work. Yeah, bro.
My man with that one, bro.
Yeah,
I
bro.
didn't know it was like that.
People is letting people use their, like, if you got a little behind you, you know what I'm saying, on the book or something like that, you know, a scammer might come to you and be like, yo, can I use your account and I'll give you a cut.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, bro, it's weird, man.
Hey, You know what, bro? On that note, man, we finna go to a quick break, man. Whose mic is this?
Danny G.
Yeah.
I kill him. What's up? You see that door right there?
Girl, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that dude looking real nice.
Okay, is that a friend?
I'm about to tell him I want his ass.
Okay.
Let's go. He got cat call.
Hey.
Lil' daddy, I want you, come here, let me talk to you. I just want head, I do not want the rest of you. Like what I seen, so I had to pull up on you. Give me your number, think about calling you. Got the gray shorts on, I like what I seen. Got a nice smile, but the attitude mean. Got the right armor to get in these jeans. One hit of this pussy, you'll become a fan.
I know that sometimes that the killer be quiet. I'm really a freak, it's part of my pride. Like when I see when it's making me hot. Like to get bent, don't call me no thought. Hey yo, boy, you can chew on this pussy. I been in the jar, come get all of this cookie. I'm playing the game while you eating me out. I've been doing this, put me in your
I'm
mouth.
not with the games, I get straight to the issue. I want you right now, so let's make it official. Are you fucking with me, cause I'm fucking with you? I cannot fuck with you, you not beneficial. Call up Big 40, he slide with the piss. Love is demeanor, drop he like a missile. I'm jacking while driving past his ass a tissue. That nigga leave her like early dismissal.
Oh yeah, oh you had something to say, am I doing too much, am I in your way? Let me drive that thing like a brand new Ferrari. I'm Santa's a F, for you I get naughty. I'm nothing like Forrest, you know I ain't running. You're not from America, I like how you coming. I'm digging the vibe and the way you keep pumping it. They keep me coming and coming.
I'm coming again. Can't handle this pussy, what's up with your friend? And yes, I'm a freak, I like to get beat. And after you beat, make sure that you eat. Big Gates, I'm a fan, yes, this pussy got power. I fuck him real good, he be nothing for hours. Fuck on the bed, back shots in the shower. He slept on this pussy, my screams getting louder.
Oh yeah, fuck it with a big girl, you gon' need the right tool. Gon' swim around, this is my pool. Gon' wreck it up like your Gotti. Don't get what I want, my attitude snotty. Link with the killer, your hobby. Got you singing like Bobby, yeah, link with the killer, your hobby. Got you singing like Bobby.
Yeah, I got the moves, I got the juice. Shipping them out, cutting them loose. He want the pussy and I cannot blame him. Gave him a sample and yes, Miss he tired them walk. He never seen this before. Big bitch, you see pussy with a hood nigga flow. Got good dick, I'ma want some more. Let me bounce up on it, show you I'm a pro.
Got his attention, we call it a cat call. He dropping everything when I call.
Took him off the leash, gave him back to the streets. Dark skin, big dick, any real tall.
He falling for me, he love how I ski. I love how he clean up the killer, it's me.
This pussy a treat, he loving my rose. I'm riding his face, got me curling my toes.
He know that I'm popping, he wanted some more. He telling his niggas that killer to go.
You cannot get right, get left at the door. He know I'm a star, can't help that I glow.
He turning me up when he throwing them bands. He showing me that he my number one fan.
I got him backstage, don't want him in the stand. See me on TV, you know it's on demand.
Defeating his pussy, I give him the power. Bobbing the muni, hours and hours.
Let's fucking parry up under the top. 30 he want me to vibe.
Said it back at me, baby, please don't go. Here we go again, now we're back on the floor.
He love that I'm ratchet, he suck on my toes. Sometimes I'm a lady, sometimes I'm a hoe.
Into the match, I'm ready to duel.
Classes in session, took him back to school.
Prepare me for dinner, get ready to drool.
He gassing me up, he know that he my fuel.
Now pass me the blunt while you deep in these guts.
I suck on the dick while I play with your nuts.
Chucking me up, treating me like a slut.
You front from the back, push your thumb in my butt. Cat call.
Yeah, we are back on Whose Mic Is This with my man's Danny G, man. We chopping it all the way up, man.
Yes, sir.
We talked about how you got music. We talked about some of your philosophies. We talked about books you done read. You chimed off a whole bunch of books. A lot of them, I believe I read every last one you said.
Yeah.
And all them motherfuckers say almost the same goddamn thing, pretty much. Something. It's a few concepts in there that make sense, but it's pretty much all the same shit.
Yeah.
It's how you think. And some of it's bullshit, to be honest.
Yeah.
Some of it. Look, the 48 Laws of Power, I ain't putting that into that category of the wealth books.
No, that's more of a knowledge-based, how to operate life type of book. Like I said, man, like you just said, all these concepts are the same. Be aggressive, but be positive. That's what I get from life. Be aggressive, but be positive. Take care of people and treat people how you want to be treated.
Yep.
You can manipulate your way in life, but still you have to go through the course. Yep. Still got to take your L's. That's what I get from everything. Like, you got to take your L's in order to be successful.
Be ready to get lumped up.
Facts.
All day. All right, man. With you, man, I'm not gonna ask you no local question. I'm gonna ask you world question. Or no, I ain't gonna say world. That's too. I do want to be specific.
Okay.
People like us. I'm not talking black, white. I'm talking people like us who really, actually want to, you know what I'm saying, get it together. What can we do to better position ourselves in business?
The first thing I would ever suggest is to look at yourself in the mirror first and say, look, I'm finna be responsible. I'm finna start paying all my bills on time, and I'm finna start putting some money to the side for myself. And that myself money is just to elevate your business. Yes, because the myself money, you want that for yourself. You want your business to elevate. So people say it's a what do they call it? What do you call it when you give your kids allowance? Oh, it's an allowance for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I say it's just an allowance for you to grow yourself. So I would suggest look at yourself in the mirror and say, look, I'm going to pay all my bills on time. And then next thing I would suggest is to get your credit together. Your credit is powerful, man. And this is just the truth. Your credit can put you in a position to where you can do whatever you want to do. And credit is not black, white, any of that. You know what I'm saying? They don't ask for any of that on a credit card application. They literally just need you to make a little money. And once they see that you make money and you establish relationships with these banks, that's what it's about. True. You know, establishing a relationship with a bank so they can give you funding. And that's what it's about, getting your credit together.
Oh, dang. A book I don't think you mentioned, but did you read it? Because that allowance part is part of that. That's what I got out of that book, this book called Richest Man in Babylon.
I have not. I've heard of it, but I have not read that.
It's. I would suggest because I didn't read it. I listened to it.
Okay, yeah, that's how I am too. I listen to it.
So you already own it. What you just said, that was the premise of it.
Yeah.
And it talk about credit, all that, but it talk about it in like the old Bible days type shit. And it's hard. So, what else we got, bro? That's what I was gonna say, man. Do you got what? So what would you want to talk about that you just want to get off your chest type shit? Something, you know what I'm saying, that got to do with, that affects you or affects us as men.
Affects us as men. You know what? I want to bring up the concept of family. There's a lot of concepts within family, but I want to allow people to know how strong a family is. Being a quote unquote single parent is not something that you should strive for. Being a single individual is not something you should strive for, because you've always heard there's power in numbers. You've always heard this. And that is the truth. You know, I think we do ourselves a high disservice, by being so egotistical and being so prideful as a people. Not wanting to listen and not wanting to actually see that there's actually positive and growth in having structure. And structure is family. A man and a woman in the crib or whatever you got going, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the original concept, a man and a woman in a crib raising a strong family, because that is something that we lack within our community. We are so comfortable being single individuals. We do not have the "it takes a village" concept anymore. Because if someone corrects a kid now, you say, "Don't talk to my kid like that," or "Don't tell my kid that." But your kid's going to grow up and end up being in prison, being a statistic. And that's just the truth. Blackdemographics.org tell you everything you need to know about what's going on in our community.
What is it again?
Blackdemographics.org tells you statistics of single mother households, of kids going to prison, of kids not graduating, versus single father households versus double households. Do you know that statistically speaking, a single father household, the kid has the same success rate as a dual house with a mother and a father in it? But a single mother household, the kid is higher and more susceptible to go to prison, to not graduate high school, to die. And knowing this shit, why would you even want to set your kid up for failure in this manner?
True.
Why would you even want your kid to come into a world like, why wouldn't you want your kid to have his dad around?
True.
These are the type of conversations that need to be had, though.
Yeah.
Because we're comfortable. Blackdemographics.org will tell you that majority of black men are single with no kids. I know that they're not going to like it. That is just how it is, right?
With no kids.
So I'm going to put myself in a box, because when people look at these type of interviews, they like to say, well, you got this, you got that, you did it. Look. Only 20% of black men are me. Multiple kids, moms, and not married. Only 20% of black men, maybe 30, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 30, between 20 and 30, I'm gonna say that.
Right.
So 70% of black men are unmarried with no kids.
Damn.
Single. And I think like 25% of that have been celibate for a year and over.
What?
Yes. Working on their self.
Damn. I'm just no.
Exactly, right?
Damn. They like fuck the sex.
So ask yourself what's going on. The women are picking the same men to have kids by, and then blaming the 70% of men.
Damn.
And saying y'all the reason that we're picking the Dannies.
The straight daddies. Why it gotta be daddies, man?
Because I want to put myself right there with you.
It's
But we all know me. I'm fighting. I do what I have to do for my kids. Let me say that. I'm not, of course, you know what I'm saying? You know, but we gonna say the 20% of men with kids, though. We just saying with kids.
all day.
So you have to ask yourself, like, what happened? Where did we go wrong? Where did the structure go? Where did the independent movement get y'all? Because in 2022, we need to look up who had the highest eviction rate. That's out there for people to see.
Who was it?
Women of color. Black women.
Damn.
and independence doesn't get you a lot. I feel like men are the problem too. We are the problem. Of course, right?
Yeah.
Because we doing it. It takes two to have sex.
True.
We're choosing to do this. We're choosing these type of women. The women who do the child support and all this, and the women who have the headache, but the thing is though, these same women play victims. They don't tell the whole stories.
Yeah.
And then they say, why don't you fight for your kid? Well, why should anyone have to fight for your kid? That doesn't make sense.
What's this, war?
Bill, what is this?
It's a fucking war game.
Sometimes you have to, most people don't have $10,000 just sitting around for a lawyer. I just told you the average man makes $38,000, the average woman makes $28,000.
Yeah, I definitely had to say, but that shit was high.
So these are things that's out here for the people to see. People don't want to deal with reality, dog, and that saddens me.
Yeah. That's why I think they're finna be in the metaverse, man. Motherfuckers finna be doing digital shit. I straight see the Matrix for real, bro. I can see it.
People not prepared for how smart the Matrix is, man.
Damn.
I'm being serious. Like
that's why they gonna give
people so emotionally driven that they not smart enough to see the Matrix. I tell people about. Man, look, man. If anybody is watching, I'll put people on something right now, man. It's something out here called ChatGPT. It's a AI tool that writes content that has the answer to anything you can possibly ask it. Anything that you want to know, this AI tool can answer for you in a matter of seconds.
Damn.
A lot of people don't understand, like, you gonna have to get with the damn flow. You gonna have to be smart out here in order to make it. Because between inflation, these robots taking people's jobs and all this shit, people gonna have to catch up. People gonna have to be smarter. You gonna have to think for yourself.
Yeah. She said for yourself.
And thinking for yourself is a lost concept. People are cool with other people thinking for them. I promise you.
That is true.
They told you them big red boots was tight because the world was getting them. Not because you really thought that. Like, I'm not walking around with no clown shoes on. Just because they cost $300 and you telling me that that's fashion.
Dude, it's the Matrix, dog. Like, why would you wear them, man? I'm not getting it, bro.
Like, there's no, like, come on, dog. Like, these
motherfuckers want to dress like emojis and shit, man. They want
right. Cartoon characters. I damn near was clowning anime in 10, 15 years ago was clowning anime. Now y'all dressing like the characters.
It's coming.
Come on, man. Stop the jokes, man.
It's coming to life, bro.
We wild people, man.
It's coming to life, bro. But you gotta think, man. The rock and roll and disco days. You see how they was dressing, bro? Now I understand it was that time, but dude, that shit was crazy.
What do you think was? What do you say was crazy? Like crop tops and bell bottoms and tight jeans and what?
Not that part.
Like what?
But that I didn't like that either. I wouldn't have.
Because that's still going on today.
Yeah, not that. I'm
like
talking about like the motherfucking leather shit with the spike heads, like punk rock looking motherfucker.
Like that was rock and roll though. That was their own but you know we did start the whole concept of rock and roll, but that is a genre, just a genre.
Right. It's I get it, but that's kind of like these fucking boots, bro. It's just on this bullshit.
And dressing like Pikachu and shit. Like I don't know. Like that ain't that. It's just not the move. Like I didn't think. Like them punk rocks was like started something. Like they started a move. Like these people is dressing like anime characters. Like I didn't.
I
Like,
will only dress like a rock and roll person. Me personally, I was like doing a video or something, which I am gonna do that. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't just walk around like that, bro.
yeah, no, like, and you know what? I always find different cultures and different people who dress like that to be cool. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
And it's
I ain't
cool.
against that.
I just, like you said, I personally don't want to go through the schematics and the aesthetics of all that. You know, I don't want to do all that.
All right. I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah,
Because
nah.
I fuck with motherfuckers. I can say motherfucker call people, one of my boys, Black Johnny Depp.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Impact. But I couldn't. I'm not. That's not my type of dress. But it's cool. But the tune shoes, I don't know what y'all thinking.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Yeah, man. Shout out to fashion. That ain't me. Just dress regular. I'm a normal guy.
All day. All right, man. I'm gonna get into. We getting a little close to the 8:30 time, so we're gonna wind down with some general questions we ask on whose mic is this, man. And we always ask about your all-time verses, but we put it in a couple categories. But specifically, I want to ask you about your all-time verses in hip-hop, male, female, and groups. Well, duos and groups. 'Cause I know
So, all time verses in hip hop.
in hip-hop.
In
yeah.
hip hop.
Yeah.
And then you said females. You know what? I'm low key a Nicki Minaj fan, so I want to see Nicki, and she's hard, she's tough, and I don't think nobody could beat her in the verses. To be honest with you, just to be completely honest with you. But I like to see Nicki Minaj verse. She ain't got enough songs. Damn, man, it's not, to be honest, it's not a lot of females that got a lot of songs like that. But Nicki Minaj, and I do want to say Lil' Kim. I literally do, because I love Lil' Kim too, and I love Foxy Brown. So Nicki Minaj versus Lil' Kim. I'll go for that. I really would go for that. But I really think Nicki Minaj will win, to be honest, because she's more iconic now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? And you know how these young people are, bro.
Hey, that's a good one. I watched that one.
Yeah.
Real
yeah.
talk.
But my dog in the chat did just say some crazy shit, and I just looked over. I don't know why I looked at. Shout out to my dog Black Curry, dog. My nigga said Missy Elliott, and then when he said, I'm like, damn, that would be tight. Like if Nicki Minaj versus Missy Elliott. I like that. That will be so fucking hard, bruh. And now I'm confused on. I don't know who would win that one now. I don't know that.
Ooh.
Who you got? Nicki Minaj or Missy Elliott?
Ooh, boy, man. If I had to choose, I'll have to go with. I have to go with Missy.
I love Missy. I was just listening to her the other day. Yeah. Oh man.
Cause she got a range. She can hit you with all this shit.
Ooh, suck it to me like man. Okay. Yeah. So dude versus rappers. Dude versus rappers. Man, it's like so many people like just juggling in my motherfucking mind, no bullshit. But all right, I'll just go ahead. I'll say Biggie because Biggie was better than Tupac.
I got shanked in the gut again.
Because Biggie was better than Tupac. I'ma say Biggie versus Wayne. Biggie Smalls versus Lil Wayne. Yeah, I'll take that.
Small versus
So
Lil
who you
Wayne.
got? This nigga said Jay-Z versus Young Dro. Get your ass out of here, man. Young Dro ass.
Biggie versus Lil Wayne.
Biggie versus Lil. Look, you like what the fuck? That's awkward. Yeah, Biggie versus Lil Wayne.
Man, well, I'm gonna have to go with Lil Wayne because I think Pac is better than Biggie. And I fuck with Lil Wayne, like Lil Weezy. I grew up on him when he was Hot Boy, so I fuck with his evolution. And shit, before he went out, because I don't think he doing shit. I think he doing shit now, but I don't look at him like I look at him when he was dropping a mixtape, when he was dropping all that hot shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Them
saying?
droughts,
like back to back.
woo.
I'm like, look at
Carter's
this cat.
droughts.
So, yeah, I have to go there, but I fuck with Biggie though.
And hold on, man. Can I say R&B?
Hell yeah, go ahead.
And look, man, we got I would love to see Jodeci versus Pretty Ricky. I would love to see Jodeci versus Pretty Ricky. That would be my all-time go-to instead of the Michael Jackson and Prince, because that's my number one versus ever. Yeah. And my number two versus will always be Jodeci versus Pretty Ricky.
Who you think gonna win?
And I'm conflicted.
Man.
I'm highly conflicted, to be honest. I love them both.
To them again.
I love them both. They both got classics, hits, all that shit, man.
Didn't Jodeci, how many albums Pretty Ricky them got?
I think like 4, if I'm not mistaken. Blue Star 2, and Late Night Special, and they might got another one that just came out, and they probably got 4 or 5 of them hoes. But that Blue Star, man, shit, you play that from number 1 to I think like 15, 16 on that motherfucker.
Be good.
They don't miss. It's like Michael Jackson albums, man.
Damn.
My dog had asked me in the chat. He said, "Man, what's a song that we don't know from Michael Jackson?" I screenshotted this man albums. I said, "Bro, every song this man used to put out used to be a hit that we all know." Like there's the Thriller albums, the Billie Jeans, all this shit that this man put out. We know the songs if you play them shits. Right. Like you might not know the title, but as soon as your mother get the play, like, oh yeah, we know this one too. Like Michael Jackson got albums like that.
Damn.
But you know, Pretty Ricky got that Blue Star like that. You ask me. You know what I'm saying?
He got the Blue Star and they didn't pay for it.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pretty Ricky. You know.
All day. All right, your duo in hip hop.
Hip hop duo. Come on, man. Fucking Outkast.
For sure.
All right. I think I got something good for the people. Outkast versus UGK.
Ooh, I definitely watched that, but Outkast gonna win.
Outkast is going to win, hands the fuck down. But I know a lot of UGK songs, and they have a lot of hits as well.
I'll be riding with UGK for sure. I fuck with them, but Outkast gonna win.
I think we'll be in that bitch like, oh yeah, we know these bitches. You know what I'm saying? But, but Outkast hands down. So my question to you is, do you think that Andre 3000 is a legend?
I think so. Yes, I do. Legend. I'm still connecting with Outkast though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
As far as his lyrics, because he one of the best, bro. To me, he one of the best, but he not consistent. To me, he's not consistent.
Well, now.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Well, yes.
His methods of storytelling are unmatched, of course. And I think when they was at the peak of their music, he was not to be fucked with. But sure. Them as a duo, Big Boy is obviously hard as well. Like, hands down, he's still smacking motherfucking tracks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's a legendary duo. I don't think there's a better duo, to be honest, than Outkast.
I don't think so.
Yeah, like I don't think there's a better duo than Outkast, and you just have to. They have to just show me one.
I'm trying to think.
You know, Swerve and Danny G. I mean, that's the. but on me, but fucking Outkast. Yeah. I don't think at all.
Oh yeah, 8Ball, MJG. No, even though they fucking.
I love them too as well. 8Ball and MJG. I do fuck with them. No bullshit. But I don't even think they have enough hits compared to Outkast at all, or UGK. They probably could fuck with UGK.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? They probably could ride with them
more. Yeah.
But it'll be more exciting for them to go against UGK because Outkast will sweep them, man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It would. I think didn't they go 8Ball MJG had a versus. Who they verse against?
I don't know.
I think they had a versus.
I do think they did though. You are correct.
I forgot who the fuck they went against, but it is what it is. All right, who we got? We got Group.
Like a whole rap group?
Like Wu-Tang, like motherfucking Dipset, G-Unit.
Ooh. Shit. A group. I would love to see Cash Money.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to see Cash Money versus
No Limit.
No Limit. I would love to see Cash Money versus No Limit. And I can't even begin to answer who the fuck would even win that. That shit would be so fucking crazy.
Which No Limit, because Cash Money always been Cash Money unless you talk. I know you have all of the original.
No Limit Soldiers.
Snoop Dogg on there.
I mean, if yeah.
Okay. All right. So
the whole No Limit, yeah.
All right.
I'm thinking like what's going through my mind is that No Limit Soldiers. I thought I told like if all of them just do that motherfucker like dun, 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 that motherfucker. I'm like, oh my god, Mister, I'm talking about that. Oh my god, what's going? Like that shit would be so crazy, dog. Like No Limit versus Cash Money, hands down.
Yeah, I can't even. You know what? I have to see that one to judge it. God damn.
Good Lord.
All right, brother. We about to go to the game that we call situations.
Yes, sir.
You got 3 categories. Well, you got 3 situations. One of them, you can't have it anymore. One of them, you can have one more time.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one, you can have forever. These are your choices. Being honest, being loyal, being forgiving.
I would only be forgiven one more time.
Mm-hmm.
I would be loyal forever.
Mm-hmm.
And I would be honest. What was the last one?
No more.
I won't be honest no more.
I love it. He said that quick as a motherfucker.
Yeah. That's easy. Yeah.
All day. Hey, you got anything else you want to tell the supporters and fans out there who fuck with your fam?
Look, man, I want to say this. First of all, I would like to say, if you're looking at this, go get my word searches on Amazon. I create word searches. You know what I'm saying? You'll love them. If you plan on traveling in 2020 or you just simply need time to pass, then these are the perfect word searches for you. And guess what? All you have to do is go to Amazon and type in Danny G, DANNY space GEE, and all those 3 word searches will pop right up for you. And I would like to say this, that you can do any motherfucking thing in life that you want to do. I promise you, this shit sounds so cliche, man, but you can do it. You can do it. And all it takes for you to do is doing it. If you a man and you looking at this, get your kids, man. Your kids need you, dog. Do what you have to do. Press any button you gotta press for your children, dog. Because you cannot let your kid end up being a statistic out here when you're a great man, dog.
Oh, thanks. All right. I'm going to ask you again, brother, before we get up out of here. And I want to say thank you for coming on. I appreciate the love. We couldn't get everything out in one session, but you know it's going to always be a number two.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Just give them a little bit. But now you see what's going on, man. And I just going to ask you again, whose mic is this?
Danny G.
Man, we out.
Yes, sir. Man, I appreciate you.
This is the new craze. Untyke 'em and ride on a new wave. Ever since the transition, a new phase. Hip hop's in need of a crusade. Fuck what you say. This is the new craze. Untyke 'em and ride on a new wave. Ever since the transition, a new phase. Hip hop's in need of a crusade. Fuck what you say. Hey rap divas, what the fuck you got on? I guess the real MCs musta came and gone. Musta left y'all in charge of the crown and throne. I guess them skinny jeans came with a matching thong. Your dress code forbidden, low hanging fruit. How you get your gun out when it's time to shoot? How you spending all this cheddar, not stacking your loot? Just capping and you rapping while I'm in high pursuit. Who's the best out here? It's me, no doubt. I slay the rest out here when I ass shit out. You can work long hours while I move about. Now put an eye on your lip and just watch your mouth. Cause time is of the essence, shit, read it and weep. Cause this clout chasing over, now it's time to retreat. Man, these mumble rappers finished, they admitting defeat. The new craze, new wave, got them taking a seat. This is the new craze. Untyke 'em and ride on a new wave. Ever since the transition, a new phase. Hip hop's in need of a crusade. Fuck what you say. This is the new craze. Untyke 'em and ride on a new wave. Ever since the transition, a new phase. Hip hop's in need of a crusade. Fuck what you say. I'm here, motherfuckers, if you like it or not. I cleared the block out, fam. Now I'm taking your spot. I pulled the Glock out, fam. Know somebody got shot. I'm elevated, validated, man. I'm bubbling hot. The vest protect the chest from the 12-round burst. It's hard to take you serious when you carry a purse. I try to let you live, but you may rap worse. I'm insane, Austin Lane. Tell them bring me a hearse. Doctors couldn't stitch him with the help of a nurse. It's funny how I kill him with the clap from a verse. No need to pull the strap, I just write and rehearse. I just eat an MC and drink the ink from my thirst. Mumble rappers now dead, laid dormant and grave. Hip hop resurrected, still living insane. I say thanks to lame rappers who looked up and got paid. The new craze, new wave, time for crusade. This is the new craze. Untyke 'em and ride on a new wave. Ever since the transition, a new phase. Hip hop's in need of a crusade. Fuck what you say.